Hello, my internet crafty friends. I'm back with another video compilation um, of crafting with this LineDotArrow kit called Antique Lace and Roses. Um, it's a compilation because it'll be a bunch of little snips seamed together because I don't have a lot of time this week. I'm working on some harvest festival things, and so I will just be coming into my craft room when I'm able to and doing a little something and videotaping it, and then I will put it all together and post it for you sometime next week. So yeah, so let's get on with it. I'm still working with this beautiful kit. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about some extra things that I like to put into my journals, into pockets and side tucks and things like that. I am a Christian, so I do like to tuck some things in there as I give my journals away for prizes at women's events. So I save the little daily devotional things, and when something pops up like a title or something, I will stick those in. And Dollar Tree has some amazing little things sometimes I come across. So I've come across these colorful prayers, live life in full bloom, and these little packets are so cute, and you open them up and they have all sorts of goodies. I love these. And so here's another one with roses on it. I'm definitely going to use some of these papers, but they're good to tuck into little envelopes or side tucks, like I said. Little stuffed pocket. This one's in black and white. So yeah, so I've torn a few of those off that I'm going to tuck into places in my journal when I get to that time. But I just thought I'd share it with you. And these to-do lists, you don't have to stick something in that's like says to do on it. I usually tear that off and tear this off and then just glue this onto a page, and it makes a nice little writing spot because it has lines on it, and they're not really straight perfect lines. They look like somebody drew them with a pencil. So I really like this pad. I use it a lot. So with this set of papers too, this one has lines on it, so you can actually glue it to your page somewhere that it fits and add some ephemera around it, and it's a nice little journaling spot. So here's those prayer cards you can color. It has a Bible verse on one side, and then it's just plain on the other side. So if the person isn't really into Bible scripture or prayer journal, they can just glue this down in their art journal and, go at it, right? Have fun. So anyway, that's a little bit about extra pieces of paper. And then I wanted to use some of the things from the LineDotArrow kit. So I'm going to use these mini tags, and we're going to make a hidden paper clip. So what I did was I just took a piece of a book page and I folded it in half, and then I cut this to fit on the inside of that. And then I'm using these little tiny rose gold colored paper clips. I'm going to put that on the side that is folded. I'm going to leave a little gap because I want to hook on a little bead dangle to mine. So I'm not going to do that right now, but I am going to do it in the future. So you can just tape these on because we're not going to actually use the paper clip to be sliding things in and out of. It'll actually slide in between the papers. So this just helps it hold it down, like when you glue it. and just make sure it goes around the edges really nicely, tucks in there. Okay, so you can see that when you open this up, that it's not going to touch the paper clip, and it doesn't really matter that it's taped down, right? So it goes in like that. And my credit card's a little thick. Okay, so then what I do is I just glue these to the top. Just fit them over. Use my finger to spread that glue around. I just fit it on the top like that. Make sure it's not showing. That looks pretty good. I mean, you see a little bit on the edges, but that's okay. You can trim that. And then gonna glue the other one on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of trimming. Get my teeny tiny scissors out right here. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I'm just gonna clip around this corner a little bit. That should be fine. And get this corner over here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just going to decorate. So I have this little piece of decorative paper that was in my little drawers of scraps over here. From whence it came, I have no idea. I just stick all my little scraps in a little 3-tier drawer over there, and yeah, when I want to decorate an envelope for mailing, I get rid of all my little tiny scraps, and when I have little things like this to decorate, I do use them. I have a little washi sticker that I got from, oh, what's it called? Can't remember. Okay. I'm having trouble with my memory lately. I'm so sorry. I was on new medication and it wasn't working right, and so they took me off of it, and my brain is just kind of completely fogged over. Yeah, I've been forgetting things left and right. So yeah, I have this little vellum rose that I'm going to stick on there. I just use the Fabri-Tac. It works good enough. Yeah. I'm going to stick that right down here at the bottom of that little sticker. And voila. Let's see if it sticks. We'll see. Looks like I nicked the paper a little bit, but that's okay. We just use some. Nope, I think that's in the design. Okay. So anyway, the colors I'm using for this journal, mostly, I mean the ones I've used so far, I think I've shared, but this one here is Ground Espresso, and the pink is the Victorian Velvet. And so there I have my clip. I may add something up here. I don't know. It's missing something, but I just don't know what at this point. But this will then clip onto your journal page and hold something pretty in it. Let's see if I can get this over in the screen. So you just open it up and slip it on to whatever you want to put it on, and then you add your dangle. You can slide this all the way to the edge, so it's right on the edge of the paper, and then you have your little hoop right there to add your dangle. So that is it for this clip. I will be back again to share something else with you. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Hello, my crafty internet friends. I'm back today with a little bit of sewing. I thought I would share how I make my ruffles. I learned this trick on YouTube. I can't remember from whom. It was a long time ago, but I think it's very simple, and you can get really even ruffles if that's what you're looking for. Sometimes I'm not looking for even ruffles, so I basically just scrunch and glue. Scrunch and glue. But my sewing ones are these type that come out very evenly. So I set my machine on a straight stitch, and I usually use a 3 on the ruffles for length. This is a very fancy material here because I'm doing shabby chic, so my other ruffles aren't real fancy. So I'm going to try it with this. Okay, so I'm going to start my needle. I'm going to take maybe 2 stitches, then back stitch, and then I'm going to take my credit card about a half an inch, I guess, and then push that forward underneath the needle. 2 stitches and pull it out, and do the same thing again, and just catch up, and do the same thing again. Now I've seen the person who showed me this, whoever she was, just speed through this, not while she was doing the tutorial, but afterward. But I still take my time. I mean, I can go a little bit faster than this, but I'm doing it for a tutorial, so a little bit slower. If your credit card gets stuck, and believe me, it does happen, you don't pay attention and you go a little bit too far, you just lift your needle, cut the thread, back up 2 spaces, and start over again. No big deal. Right, and this is my last one. So I'm going to go all the way to the end of that ruffle, back stitch 2 stitches, lift my needle, and take out the ruffle. And there you have it. Beautiful, even ruffles. No big deal. Now I've seen people do that with a fork, and I'm just like, that's just too much work. But the little credit card works amazing. So there's my hack for the day. Okay, I'm back with the ruffles that I made. I made a couple ruffles, and my previous ruffles that I have in my journal are just pretty much straight on ruffles. So I thought I'd fancy them up a little bit, make these a little boho kind of shabby chic, right? So I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I'm gluing. So we're going to glue these pearls, these fake pearls. I got at Dollar Tree. Yeah, I snipped it off the roll. And I'm just going to line these up down the center of that. I'm going to cut it to the length I need it, which is right here. And put that back in my bundle because I may use it for something else. Never throw anything away. Alright, so I got my Fabri-Tac. I'm going to turn these little pearls over and put a thin strip on here. I don't like putting it on the ruffle because it'll stain this type of material. The cotton material, not so bad, you can't see it, but this is like a, I don't know what you call it. I can't remember. I'm losing my brain. But you know, the shiny fabric that prom dresses are made out of. And so I'm going to do my best to get this on here without getting glue all over. Didn't have my tweezers handy, so yeah. And keep my hands out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. But it's pretty self-explanatory. And we go from drab to fab. And this one here, I got these at the Dollar Tree. They came in a row of 2, like this. And I just cut them apart. So now I have an extra strip. These have a backing on them, but am I going to trust that? No way. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down the seam that I sewed for this ruffle, even though it's not straight, because, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Now, if we were making pristine journals, that might matter, but we're making junk journals. So, imperfection is your friend. I'm just going to put that on there. I already had pre-cut and measured, so we're good. Just sticking it on there. And there we go. We got that chic of the shabby and chic. Shabby chic, right? Okay, so that is another quick little add-on to my ruffles. Thought you might enjoy seeing that happen. Come back, and I'll come back later if you come back and join me. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, so remember this here ruffle that we made on the sewing machine using the credit card method, and I added these pearls. I found a page that I'd like to put it on, and this is one that I decorated off camera. Yeah, so these are cutouts that I got in some Happy Mail, and every once in a while I go through them and find something I can use that goes with my project. So this is like a frame, and I put that sparkly vellum in the hole to make a pocket, and then I put this silhouette cut out of a rose on top of that vellum. So this little card I made with that specialty paper I showed you in video 1 will go right into that little pocket. And the person who gets this can either decorate this and use it for a journaling card on the back, or just leave it in there to make it look pretty. So, slips right in there. And then I sewed along this edge because I left the edges of the designer sheets unsewn in my previous videos because I didn't know what I'm going to add on the edges. So I did sew that because I'm going to put this ruffle right here. And I like to space some of them at different points on the book. And so this one is going to go like right here. I like that spacing, so that when you look at the side of your book, you don't have ruffles all in one place. The ones on the signatures go all the way down, but the ones in the middle, I try to space out a little bit so that they're not all in the same spot. I'm just going to add some glue. Yes, I glue my ruffles on. Okay, and I stick them over towards the edge, so just a hint of them sticks over on over the page, because I do want them to stick out. And I'm making my cover a little big so that everything will fit in there. So you can see the back right there. It sticks over, I don't know, what is that, 1/4 of an inch? Yeah, something like that. Just like that. I want to glue that to the other page. Okay. I'll just stick that back in my journal. Into the signature it goes, and then you can see how it looks from the edge there. See that? Sticks out just a little bit. And then when you stick them all together, you have all these pretties. So that is the end of the Ruffle videos, and I will see you next time. Enjoy your day. Hello again. I am back with another page decorating idea using the LineDotArrow kit, antique laces and roses. So let's get on with it, because this is another one of my short little snippets I'm going to make a big video with. So I have picked this book page here that I'm going to decorate. So I'm just going to pull it out of my stack here and keep that page open so that I don't forget where it goes. I'm going to move this off of here. And so I have a piece of the collage paper from the kit, and I was thinking I'm just going to glue that right there. I think maybe I will use my Victorian velvet and just go around the edges of this a little bit. So I hope you all are doing well and being blessed. There we go. And so I think I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to use this pocket that I decorated the other day. I'm going to put that right there. So yeah, that looks about right. So I'm just going to hit this with some glue. And stick it about right there. Don't make a mistake, because you don't have much leeway with this glue. Okay, there we go. And then I think I'm going to put this butterfly right in this little hole right here. I love these little, what do you call them? Yeah. Ephemera. Little pieces. Oh my gosh, my mind is a blank again. It's terrible. It's terrible getting old. I think I've never experienced this in my life. I've always been very, very healthy and not had any problems, and all of a sudden this year has been like I am literally falling apart. I don't understand it. Oh, but it is what it is. So yeah, fussy cuts. There's the word I'm looking for. I knew it would come. Sometimes it waits for days, but fortunately, yeah, it came soon this time. Fussy cuts. So these pockets are awesome. I love the way she makes them, where you can fold them up on the inside so that you can get the whole use of the pocket, whether when you sew it or if you just have a regular pocket, you lose a little bit of space there. Okay, I'm gonna just push that down. And that looks lovely. And then I'll just have to fill the pocket. Usually I wait to the end when I've decorated everything and just go through my book and find things that will fit in the pockets and things like that. So there's that quick and easy collage sort of page on my book page. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in a little while.